What's going on, guys? Matt over here, Lethal Camaro, and you guys know I'm the most impatient person ever. So today I'm gonna start the install of my new Camaro ZL1 seats. Whoa, come on camera, work with me. So you guys didn't know, picked up these seats, did an unboxing and a Real Talk video just last week, and now I'm gonna install these. I'm gonna start with the passenger side tonight. That one's gonna be the easiest one to get to just because of my garage and the way everything's set up. But let's see how it goes. I've never replaced seats in a Camaro before, so this is a learning experience for me. So let's go ahead and find out the tools we need, start unbolting things. But the first thing you want to do is unbolt that negative terminal in the back, because stuff around the seats does revolve around airbags and you don't want to mess those up. So gonna unplug that first and then go ahead and start figuring out what bolts and whatnot need to be removed. Let's do it. So I started this install not really looking at my new seats outside of checking them out, making sure they were in good shape. But one thing I didn't look at in pulling it apart was there's two parts to the airbag side of things. So going into this install, well, this is after I started the install, but I'm gonna put this up front. Make sure you disconnect the setups on both sides. So I'm gonna show you the part that I forgot in the first half of this video. The actual seat belt. So the actual seat belt does have a bolt that holds it in place, and it has a cable that has to be plugged in. So yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yay! Passenger side. In the rear, there's two T50 Torx bolts. You can see it right here. So there's one there, and one straight right there. Those two bolts need to be removed to remove the backside. Now the downside is I just realized I unplugged the power, or I disconnected my negative terminal, and so I'll have to plug that back in after I move these two bolts to slide the seat back. So yeah, learning experience, fun. I do apologize ahead of time. I am doing this at night, so it is dark. I'm gonna try my best to get lighting to show you exactly what I'm removing, but it might be hard actually seeing me do it. So in this instance, I have my ratchet. I have a long extension with my T50 on there, and that's what I'm going to use to break free the bolts. So that one's done. Now to plug the negative terminal back in and slide the seat back. Sorry, I lost my hat somewhere. So there's no bolts in the front. It's only the two bolts in the rear, and it's like meat hook, like little clips that the seat locks into, and that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna disconnect the seat and pull it out. Let's see if I can get the camera back there to show you how to disconnect it. So right under the seat, and the color of this is making it really stand out, but right under the seat you'll see a nice big clip that is what's powering everything, and it looks like there's a safety latch, and it just unplugs pretty easily. Oh, that's how it works. That was a little easier than I thought it was. So as you guys could see, there's a little plastic thing that pulls back. You push this in, this lifts up, and it disconnects. Wow, that was a lot easier than anticipated. So I've laid the seat over, and what I found out is there's a mechanism that is holding the belt strap, and it's plugged into electronics. I'm assuming that ties to the airbags. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking it off. So we'll see what happens. That's how that goes. So you literally unbolt that bolt, you'll unclip this. There's two little orange tabs you lift up, and the airbag connector comes right on out, and you're good to go, and we'll bolt that right back on the new seat. Whew, I'm warm. So since I'm in here and I have the seat out, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum underneath the seat where I'm never able to reach. You can see I do keep pretty good clean. I keep my car pretty clean. It's not that dirty, but it's dirty enough to where I feel like I'm gonna vacuum it. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'll move that seat out of the way, bring the new Recaro seat over, hook this up to it, and put it in the car. Oh, and guess what? It looks like the same cooling unit. It's identical. No difference. So maybe it has better flow because of the seat design. I don't know, but we'll find out. But there you go. Time to prep the new seat. I'm gonna get it over there. So gonna move some stuff out of the way. I use my 3-axis gimbal sits in my jack stand, so. Okay, so now at this point we're literally just putting this back in the car. I'm gonna make sure it's not twisted. And gonna need some slack. Oh, you would. I'm getting the safety slack. There we go. So we slid that piece back in. Oh, no, don't give me slack. We're gonna plug back in the airbag tab, as you can see right there. Plug that in. And then what we're gonna do is slide this plastic protector over it. This keeps it from getting knocked loose. And now we can put this bolt back in place. So you'll want to make sure the guide pin, let's see if I can show you this real quick. That silver pin at the top, that is your guide pin. You want to make sure that's seated in there, and then your bolt goes right in pretty easy. Now it's time to put the seat back in the car. Let's see if it's easier said than done. I'm gonna pull the seat out of the clips again, try to lean it forward, see if I can get the harness to snap in. Now I need to hook up the negative terminal and slide the seat forward, actually, to make sure it works. It works. There you have it. Passenger seat installed. Oh, it matches the interior now. I think it looks good. Let's do the driver's side. Okay, so last night I learned an invaluable lesson that there wasn't front bolts on the seat. So now on the driver's side swap, I'm literally just gonna push the seat forward, crank it. I'm gonna adjust it so it will sit upright, because I noticed my seat, my passenger side, I had just grabbed the handle and pulled it forward and pulled it out, but the seat wasn't all the way, so it won't sit up straight out of the car right now. So I put the whole seat all the way forward, everything, so it should be good, sit upright when I pull it out. But outside of that, let's remove the driver's side the same exact way as the passenger side and put the new seat in and we'll be good to go. Let's do it. Okay, so I removed the bolts and now I just disconnected the negative terminal, so I'm gonna let it sit for a minute just to make sure it's completely decharged or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and lift the seat forward, unplug the power clip, and then pull the seat out, and then we'll undo the seat belt from the seat. So this seat will be a little bit trickier because of the steering wheel. So the seat won't be able to sit as far forward, so you'll probably have to tilt it, pull back, and then get it out. Like the passenger side, after we remove this one bolt, we'll take off this whole piece, we'll unplug the airbag connection and swap it over to the new seat. Okay, so now that I have the bolt off and slide this plastic cover back, you'll see the two orange clips. It's on both sides. Just gotta pull up on those, that comes right on out. Now we need to feed this through. Gonna pull up on the plastic a little bit so it doesn't get caught. Move this cable out of the way so it doesn't get ruined. And there you go. before I do put the seat back in, I am gonna do what I did on the passenger side. I'm gonna vacuum it out, make it look good. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm in the middle of the install and I just realized a critical point. Now, you know this from the beginning of the video because I just shot a part to tell you what happened before it actually, or as it happened. But I forgot to put the actual seat belt and the plug-in for the seat belt on the inside. So it's the actual part the buckle clips into. I'm fired. I failed. I was in a rush. I didn't think about it. And now that I looked down, literally this is what threw me off. So I'm going to put my driver's seat in and I was like, what's this little cable for? And then I looked on the other side of the seat and realized there's no seatbelt clip thing to clip in the seatbelt. You live and learn. Don't make my mistake. Okay, so what I did is I put the tree clip in the same hole, and this is really hard to do with one hand, but you'll see that bolt goes in that hole, and it's got two little fingers on the end that line it up into that bracket. You can kind of see them right there. So, time to tighten it up. Now that I have that all installed right on this side, we got to get the seat in the car. So, I will say the driver's side seat's a little bit heavier than the passenger side, but it's only like 50 pounds, so it's not that different. And it's 90 degrees and humid out here, so. There you go. The seat is in place. I just got to put the bolts in, and we're good to go. Actually, I'm going to connect the negative terminal to slide the seat forward because it's all the way back, or it's in the back position. How did I twist this again? Did I? I did. I thought I... I'm kind of glad I messed up on the passenger side because now I have to take it out and I can fix the seatbelt on that side too. Yeah, don't put it in twisted. A little dark, but first glimpse of both seats in the car, even though I gotta take the passenger seat back out. Ugh. Both seats in, seatbelt buckles are in place, everything's connected properly. What a bonehead mistake I made. But either or, it's all in. Now it's just time to clean up the seats and show you what it looks like all completed. So minus what should have been easy catches on the install, the seat swap and install was pretty easy. I think it looks a lot better and now matches the interior. Yeah, let's go check out the inside. To complete the whole interior, door panels, knee pad, dash, or passenger side dash trim, other knee pad, shifter, steering wheel, seats, obviously the other door pad and the other knee pads. Now technically the only thing missing from this is the rear seats, which I'm not going to do because I got my America flag back there supporting. So I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. Next thing to do is get rid of these ZL1 badges because this is not a ZL1. So it's not very often I get mail, but I've gotten some packages recently, so I'm gonna check them out. Is there a letter of any kind? Okay, no writing, no letter. This comes from Wheel Spin Addict. Couple shirts in my size, so that's always good. Oh, nice. So, backside's got a 5th gen Camaro, but still really cool. Get used to the view. That's a sweet shirt. Let's see what else we got. Race car owner, spending money I don't have, buying parts I don't need to go faster than people I don't know now. That's a pretty awesome shirt. Thanks, man. So these came from Wheel Spin Addict. I'll see if I can get their information or the site where they sell these, and I'll put them down in the description. Thanks for sending these, Wheels Spin Addict. Appreciate it. I will definitely wear those shirts. And for those of you who are interested in sending me something, even if it's a letter or whatever, I don't care. Mailing address is always down below in the description of the videos. But until next mail time, I'll see you guys there. So there you have it, guys. That is the full install. Thanks for checking out the video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, post them down below in the comments. But as always, thanks for checking out the content. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Likes, comments, shares appreciated. And until next time or next video, hope to see you on the road.